Welcome back to Movieworld Recaps. Today, I am going to share a drama movie about a housemaid whose life is intertwined with her employer's family amidst their individual struggles in life. Warning, spoilers ahead, so watch and enjoy. Cleo is a housekeeper and works for a rich family. She looks after their 4 kids, Tono, Paco, Pepe, and Sophie, as well as the pets and the house, throughout the day. Adela, the other housekeeper, and she are close friends. There is a conflict between Antonio, the family's head of household and a doctor, and his wife, Sofia. He frequently travels for business, and Sofia and the kids really miss him. When Antonio eventually leaves for his long work trip to Canada, Sofia gives him a long, firm embrace and begs him not to go. Sofia has previously informed the children that Antonio will be going. Cleo is dating Fermin, who is Ramon's cousin and boyfriend of Adela. The two couples go on a double date to the movies, but Cleo and Fermin depart before the film even starts and check into a hotel. After they have slept together, Fermin demonstrates his martial arts prowess to Cleo and tells her how it has given his life discipline and purpose. He declares his affection for her. Cleo is suspecting that she is pregnant. She tells Fermin at the theater, and he abandons her by going to the restroom and then not coming back. On a restaurant television, viewers can see Zovek dragging a small automobile with just a strap fastened to his teeth. Throughout the 1970s, Zorek enjoyed fame in Mexico. When Cleo goes to tell Sofia she is pregnant, she starts crying because she thinks she will lose her job. But Sofia insists on taking Cleo to the doctor, who confirms that she is pregnant and says that's not going to happen. The family visits Sofia's brother's estate for Christmas. The children ask Sofia if their father is coming, but she responds that he is stranded in Quebec, Canada. One of the estate's housekeepers informs Cleo about recent violence brought on by land disputes. Cleo witnesses another man making advances toward Sofia during the New Year's event, but despite all evidence to the contrary, Sofia claims she is married. A large fire that has been started by individuals involved in the land dispute interrupts the festivities, and the guests rush to try to put it out. When Cleo brings the kids to the movies at home, she spots Antonio having fun with another woman. Later, Cleo asks Ramon for help in locating Fermin, and he drives her to the place where Fermin is being trained in martial arts. 3 American men are seen instructing hundreds of young people in martial arts at the organization's training camp set up by the United States. Ferm is a supporter of Luis Echeverria Alvarez, and his initials can be seen on the hill in the scene where they are practicing martial arts. Fermin refuses to acknowledge that Cleo is carrying his child and threatens to beat her if she approaches him again. At home, Paco starts listening in on Sofia's phone conversation with a friend as she discusses how Antonio is lying to the kids about being in Canada and doesn't even have the guts to tell them. When Sofia sees Cleo trying to shoo Paco away, she becomes upset and slaps Paco and scolds Cleo. She apologizes right away and begs Paco not to tell his brothers and sister. Cleo goes to a department shop with Teresa, Sofia's mother, who also resides with them, to purchase a crib for her unborn child. Outside the building, students are protesting, and the protests quickly turn violent. Men with guns run into the shop after a man and woman crying and bleeding, pointing their weapons at everyone inside the store. As they murder the man who was hiding, Fermin is shown to have been the one who was aiming a gun at Cleo. In 1971, during the Corpus Christi festival, Fermin was spotted as a member of a rebel group while disguised as a student. Cleo is in shock and her water breaks when she sees Fermin involved, and Teresa drives her to the hospital while navigating the horrendous protest-related traffic. When Teresa checks Cleo in, the doctor is unable to detect a heartbeat, so they hurriedly take her to surgery. On the way she sees Antonio, he tells her everything is going to be okay, but when Cleo's doctor says Antonio can go into the operating room, he makes an excuse to get out of it. In the operating room, the doctors fight their hardest, but Cleo's daughter is stillborn. Despite feeling hopeless and unhappy, Cleo goes back to work. The children are informed by Sofia that they are taking a weekend trip to a coastal town. In the hopes that it may benefit her, she extends an invitation to Cleo to visit as a guest rather than as a maid. When Cleo refuses, Adela and Sofia eventually persuade her to accept. They travel to Tucson, where Sophia informs the kids during supper that their father never left for Canada and won't be returning. They took the weekend off so that Antonio could take his belongings from the house. The children sob and are upset, but Sophia is brave and assures them that everything will be fine and that the experience will be exciting. She informs them that she is quitting her position as a professor in favor of a publishing position. At the beach, Sophia leaves for a moment with Tono while Paco and Sophie want to swim. She tells them they can as long as they stay in the shallow end by the shore, because Cleo can't swim. While Cleo is tending to Pepe, she realizes she can't see the other two children in the water. Despite not knowing how to swim, she rushes into the sea to save the two kids who have been swept away by the current. Sophia and the other kids run up in shock as she saves them and returns them to the shore. The entire family gives each other hugs as the youngsters exclaim that Cleo saved them. Cleo breaks down in tears, declaring that she never wanted her child and being overcome by remorse. The family never stops hugging her. The family returns home to find a lot of things missing after Antonio cleared it out. Together, the family begins settling into their new lifestyle and resuming their regular routine. Cleo joins them, and things start to look up as everyone emerges from their individual agony at the same time. That's all folks for today. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to our channel for more content like this and hit on the like button to help us out. You can also leave a comment below if you want us to recap your favorite movie. Until next time.